Let me know how my audio is, like, you know, the gameplay compared to my voice and, you know, all that. Also, I have my cat running around in the background, so if you like hear any rattling or any kind of noise, anything like that, it's her. Yeah. So I wanted to do X6 particularly because it's gained a reputation for being, like, really bad, or some even say like the worst X game there is. But it's actually one of my favorites. And oh, 1 second. This I have to reset it. Yeah, I love it X6 as well. Like so how's this? Yeah, I think so too. Or they don't have the patience to like learn a bunch of stuff in it, you know? Like, I know things are cryptic in here, but it's like, it's not too impossible to figure out, or adjust yourself to whatever all the odd gameplay features there are going on. So okay, perfect. This sound is good. Okay, so yeah, up until now I already defeated Commander Yemark. It's this one, and Ground Scaravage, right? So that's why they're grayed out, as usual. And also, the thing is, like, one thing with X6 is you have to like revisit the stages a lot if you're gonna go for 100%. And that's what I'm going for in this run. So this is a very casual but 100% completion run. And yeah, normal difficulty. I'm playing with X. So when you defeat Commander Yemark the first time, it's like on your first pass, you're not going to be able to, get everything you can from it. Maybe if you use like some, gameplay glitches, or like if you use exploits, maybe, but I'm not too sure about that. There's going to be like no exploits that I'll use anyway. So, but with Ground Scaravage, I 100% completed that level, so there's nothing more to do with that. Most likely, I won't be revisiting that. So next up is Blaze Heatnix, which we're going for next. And really, Blade Armor? That's actually like my go-to armor for this game. So I don't know if you're gonna not like this run too much, because that's the one I'm gonna be using primarily once it's unlocked. And actually, like, I needed to, to get some of the Reploids, to rescue some of the Reploids and some other stuff too, I guess. But I also mainly use that one. I'll also use the Shadow Armor a bit more, like, but again, probably just to get a bunch of unlockables. I don't know. I suppose I feel like I just mainly use it because the Mach Dash, I guess that's what it's called. I found it to be like, pretty beneficial, or at least it suits getting through the game good enough. And I like the Charge Shot. It's like a plasma shot, I guess to call it. But yeah. Alright, this is for Jikis Gamer. The reason why like these two stages here are highlighted in red is because there's a nightmare system going on. That's one of the new introductions, and actually the only thing, I guess, that you'll find in X, like as far as I know, in X6, it's the nightmare system. So what that is like when you enter any one of these stages, they cause a nightmare effect to occur in like one or more other stages in here. So yeah, just like a quick rundown basically, just so things aren't confusing, because this is a confusing game, right? So just something, quick note, and then I'm jumping straight into this. But yeah, so that's why these are red, is because the nightmare effect for this and this level are activated because of a stage that I went to the very last time, which was from this. So that's the reason why it's like that. What is the nightmare effect? Well, each level has like a unique change that it causes to like one or more other levels. So you'll see them as you go along, basically. And there's like a lot of other layers to the nightmare system, and it just goes on. And I don't know, I think the game kind of falls back on the whole, oh, this is because of the nightmare, that's because of the nightmare, just a bit excessively. So you know, it's kind of all over the place in that regard. Yeah, kind of. One thing I will say is that the changes that occur in X, you know, like from, you know, the stages or whatever, the changes that occur there are, first of all, mostly beneficial to the player. But also, second of all, the changes only happen if you defeat, like, the Maverick, where that would cause the change to occur. But it's different in X6. Like, the way it works in X6 is, the moment you visit a stage, and like, you know, you leave it, doesn't matter how you leave it, whether or not you beat the boss, if you get a game over and you leave, or whatever else, in that same save file, like, when you leave that stage, whatever nightmare it causes will go into effect in the, you know, the respective stages, like, no matter what. That's like the key difference, besides, you know, being a detriment to the player. But then again, you know, everybody contrasts that primarily, like, they contrast the latter. Yeah, most people, I think, only played X, like, the grand majority, I suppose. Like, I guess they know that the most, but, this, yeah, it does happen in X1, there's some in X3, then there's some here. So, anyway, let's we have all that boring stuff out of the way, let's go ahead. This level, good music, bad everything else, basically. Oh, sorry, just one sec. I got my cat here. She's curious about all the colors and movement on screen, right? Just gonna put her down here. So, okay. So, yeah, like I said, the music is the only good thing here. You're gonna see why that is. So right off the bat, when I fall down, you have this mini boss to fight. But the problem is, you know, I'll save him for, yeah, do that right off the bat. Doesn't do too much damage, but that's okay. But yeah, what was I saying? The problem with this is that the grand majority of the stage is mostly you fighting this kind of thing. Like, you're gonna fight, once you defeat this thing here, you progress a bit in the stage, and then it'll come back and you do it again. Like, many times, I think like 5 times or something. Worst thing is, obviously, they're so tedious to destroy, especially if you're playing as casually as I am, so... Oops. Okay, that's destroyed, and you gotta destroy the 4 corners like I'm doing. These are famously known as the donuts. You know, you gotta fight like a whole bunch of donut mini-bosses. It's actually a snake. It's like a snake that wraps around on itself to bite its tail. Hard to point where that is, like, noticeable on this mini boss right now, but yeah, there we go. I saved rescuing the Reploid for the end just so I can get some health and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I like the Super NES games as well. I find the PS1 games easier to play, though. I guess it's just because they are slower in pace overall. And yeah, exactly. I'm better at the PS1 games. The mini boss has like a the original name is like, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but it's like Ouroboros or something. Oh, and you see this right in front of me? You have this dragonfly here. That's what it is, like a tiny dragonfly. And like wherever I go, it follows me around. I think if I, no, okay, so if I shoot here, yeah. So this is like the nightmare effect that came into, you know, came into play that I mentioned from the stage select. Because I defeated, it was not Central Museum. That's my mistake. It's because of the very first boss I defeated was Commander Yamark, and I actually visited that stage. Even though I beat that level first, I visited that stage at one point. Then I left it. That's why, you know, it's red. But anyway, so this is the nightmare effect. throughout various points in this stage, you're gonna have dragonflies that stalk you like this. And they're mostly harmless, but they do block your shots, and they're kind of like they're like a little hindrance for you. Compared to a lot of the other nightmare effects, this one is pretty tame, so no big deal. You just shoot at them a little bit and they fly off, or you can destroy them with this weapon. Music in all these games are really good though, that's for sure. Okay, somewhere here, I gotta like rescue the Reploid fast before... I'm hard to collect this one. Before that nightmare thing there infects the Reploid. That's the other system here. Those are all those things that I'm shooting at and I destroyed. They're called nightmare viruses, and yeah, they're another aspect or like a layer of gameplay to this game. Oh, there's one. Okay, that's fine. Maybe on the next Reploid that I see, it's going to be like I have to move fast, otherwise that virus is gonna infect it. Yeah, this is in no way like a speed run or like a expert no hit or anything like that kind of play. Just kind of casual, just fun, casual explaining. Oh shit! So that's the there we go. That's what I was trying to avoid. Because so basically, in that brief moment, if you noticed, that the nightmare enemy was going after that that distressed Reploid there. So when you're going for 100%, you gotta rescue all these guys in each level, right? If you let the nightmare get to the guy there, he'll be infected, and that's pretty much the end of it. Like, it's not like if you die or leave the level and come back, your buddy there to rescue will come back or respawn for you to get him. You have to like reload your save game, because yeah, I don't know why they did it like that with this game, but that's going on. Anyway, next encounter with this nightmare snake. So what I want to do is go for another Giga attack. Like, oh, that was a terrible one. That was a really terrible one. I think I should have used it like when it was flying up here, or like to my right, I guess. Or flying down, actually, would have been nice. I think I've replenished like my Giga attack though, so on the next pass I'll just use it again, just to speed things up. And like, you pretty much have unlimited lives, because like, even though the lives are technically not infinite, you have like unlimited continues, right? And there are tons of checkpoints. So when you die, and even after a game over and you continue, you start off like pretty close to where you left off most of the time. And I probably won't actually use the Giga attack this time. You know what, let me switch to the... Okay, there we go. Oh, it's on the other side. Forgot about that. It's gonna be a little bit close, but I might be able to do it. Oh, that didn't do much damage at all, did it? Might as well just swap back to this. Yeah, might as well just swap back. Okay, well, get him on the next pass. You should be done like right after this, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so second encounter with that guy is done, and then you have small little break space here. So this is an example of where you have to like backtrack through the levels a lot because alright, let me just get up here. Well, first of all, the main pathway, like it branches out, it splits up, so you can go up or down. And going for 100%, you do want to go through both because there's like at least one Reploid to rescue from each of those. But on top of that, you have like a path up here. But you obviously can't get there by regular means with the Falcon armor. And the other thing is, notice how the Nightmare was so close to the Reploid up there, but he didn't go after him to infect him. So this game does that sometimes. Why that is, I have no idea, but yeah, that's just one of the things that happen. Anyway, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rescue the guy from here, and then I'm just going to get myself killed and take the lower path. If I can help it before... well, I have no choice but to die yet again after that. But yeah, it's just the lower path is easier to fight that snake. But they both lead to the same area at the end anyway, so just might as well go with the one that gives you an easier time, right? Alright, you know what? And that should be all, but let me just double check. Yeah, okay. So I have to kill myself, which does the most damage here. Probably him, but it's still not too much. When you want to get killed like this, it doesn't happen fast enough, but when you're trying to stay alive, your health just inconveniently drains down there, doesn't it? Okay, you know what? First thing I'm going to do is... He is coming by, I believe. So yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead right off the bat. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go rescue the guy and then we'll get back to this. Yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to hit that bottom left corner weak point without taking damage. He has some Nightmare Souls here, I bet, so I might as well get... Never mind. Alright, that's the one I just gotta take damage and, you know, just tank it out, I guess. There we go. Alright, now this comes like the more annoying part of the level, actually. And probably one of the most annoying parts of the game is like, okay, so usually it'll take you like quite a bit of time to get through like these mini bosses up to now, right? Because I mean they are tedious. There's no doubt about that. But here comes another one of these donut battles. But here you're gonna be like rising up lava. But there's gonna be a Reploid you have to rescue. That's gonna be really close to a nightmare virus. And in this case, you do have to act fast and go and catch him before he gets infected. So that's really annoying. I'm gonna focus on that before dealing with the boss. Once I rescue that guy, I can just kind of take it much easier to fight him. I can even die and like try it again, you know, a bit more focused. Right now, I'm gonna try to rescue that guy before anything happens, which like is somewhere here. I think on not this platform, but that one, yeah. Okay, perfect. So now we can do this. And that's pretty good, so let's switch back to this. I think I mentioned it, but yeah, even if you die, the Reploids that you rescued, you don't have to go and save them again. Like, they're saved for good. Kind of like how they're infected for good, right? So, it's all good. I don't know if I have enough for... No, not even close. And yeah, hitting the targets in this particular sequence can be pretty annoying because a lot of times they're out of reach. So yeah, it's just out of your control in general. Like, it's too close to the fire. That's the problem. I'm actually out of this too. I didn't mean to drop off like that, but it's okay. Now I can actually focus on fighting this guy. Hopefully I can destroy him before, you know, before too long. Because actually, it's not like the lava rises forever until you defeat the boss, like, you know, one of those sequences that are kind of stuck in place. There comes a point where you do reach the top of this section, and when you do, it's like fighting is going to be really, really difficult at that point, and maybe even impossible as far as I know. That one was really, really good. That was super good. There, oh, finished it really early on too. Okay, that's pretty good. That was really good. So, a lot less stress, a lot less time spent fighting that guy. There's still one more though, there's like one last one. Whoops. And yeah, I haven't played this in like a really long time before this session, like all this whole streaming of the game, which was like back in I think June, late June of last year. So it's been a while. And wait, let's switch to this for now. I don't think I can use the Giga attack again just yet. It would have been great because, yeah, here comes the last one. Oh no, I have a full Giga attack. That's good, that's good. That one was awful. Like, that was really terrible. Oh. Okay, it's like, oops. Can't reach that too well, but okay, well, 2 more weak points left. Not so bad. And 1 left. Well, I could just... Yeah, the graphics can be really, really good on the PS1 games, X games, you know. Some people say they don't like the visuals to this one, but I don't know. I think it's okay too. They might not like the blend of, I guess, like the sprites and more extensive use of, you know, like pre-rendered scenery. I don't mind it too much. Okay, and also, just to make this, because we're at the boss now, so I might as well make the battle last quick, like shorter. So I'm gonna die at this point because most likely I'm not gonna just survive with this much health left. And another thing I want to point out is with the X games on the PS1 and I guess the PS2 ones as well. Each time you die, your weapon energy resets. A lot of stuff resets. I think most importantly the weapon energy, so that's good. Don't be afraid of like using it up any of these weapons, and then like, you know, if you die, it's not like, you know, there's that at stake, right? So and yeah, I'm just gonna skip over the cutscenes because whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly drop myself here. Just stay down here. It's kind of weird how almost all of the lava before the boss is like instant death, except for the one for the boss itself. Ah, whoops. controller is kind of jamming up there. Oh, I thought he was gonna go down. Oh yeah, and you get one of those if you like defeat the Maverick fast enough, I guess. Also, I mentioned this before at some point, but it's like if you're going for 100% completion, you know, including obviously like the Reploids, right? Once you complete a level and you made some progress, including like, you know, if there's still Reploids left to save or you save some, don't save the game right away when you finish, because this is what you do. You go to the stage select, and then you check the list of you know, all the Reploids that you rescued. Go to the stage you just got through, so it's like here. Because what you want to do is you want to see if maybe there was a chance there might have been like one that got infected but you didn't notice, or something like that happened, right? You didn't catch it, so because that happened a couple times before too. So it's better to see that, make sure it's not there, and then save the game. Because what if you save and then you come over here and you see that, you know, that happened? Then what, right? So in my case, I'm okay. So let's just enter and leave. We're gonna actually save the game now. Alright, next up on the weakness chain is Blizzard Wolfang. So because when I finished this, it would have activated the nightmares here, but then I came in here, right? Oh no, actually no, it wouldn't have any effect here anyway, because that has no bearing on this. So okay, never mind. Because normally this has the fire nightmare effect coming from Blaze Heatnix, but so that won't change at all. Commander Yamrock doesn't affect this guy, so it's okay. And I actually don't even need it right now, in fact, because I need the blade armor to get a lot of the parts, you know, that where the nightmare will come into play, so that's inconsequential. I'm trying to get down that ladder. The player's invincibility frames, every time he gets hit, is like, it's way too short there. It's like maybe a little under a second. Okay, not the best showing, but I'm not making that ladder before the end of that avalanche. I think it's here to save, yeah. But yeah, it's like the invincibility frames are so brief here. The moment the player gets back any kind of control, it's like the frames are gone, right? Like your invincibility frames reset, and then you're gonna get hit again anyway. So okay. Oh, and yeah, you have like slippery terrain here, right? Don't like dash jump. Just okay, well, much needed. Do an air dash so you don't like slip and slide all over the place. Except for that, you know. But I think yeah, it's a checkpoint here, so it doesn't matter. Oh, actually no, this is the slippery terrain, so oh, you know what, I won't even demonstrate it, whatever. Can I reach this guy? See, that's what happens when you don't that was a small one there. Anyway, so okay, yeah, this is the next checkpoint, and the fire should, there we go. So that's like the nightmare effect from Blaze Heatnix, and that place up there you can get to with the blade armor, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on the right because of the nightmare effect, but I'll get into that later. This place is really busy right now, and you know, when I can actually use that armor to get a lot of the stuff, I'll focus on those things, right? Whoa. And this is the next checkpoint. Yeah, it is. Oh, I didn't even know that the fireballs, they extend to this part of the level, but okay. That's not good. Pretty soon this is like gonna be inaccessible to me. Okay, no, I have a chance. Okay, yeah, if I die here, I'd start at the beginning of this whole sequence, so I feel like I might as well die here. I came here with like less than half health, I think, so. Just hang out over here until... Okay, there you go. So I gotta, at least they put checkpoint after all that, but you know, I gotta do the whole climbing sequence again. It might go better this time because I'm here with full health. Oh, okay. It's like, I don't know, obviously the fires are, and I'm trapped in. I just hang around till one drops down and I die, and then do it again. But yeah, the blocks falling are random, and so are the fireballs. So it's like, I don't know. If you wanna go for like a no-hit run or something, that's all up to you. There's obviously ways that people do it. Not something I definitely have the patience for. It's all focused on the left there. And my jump didn't work that time. But it's not over yet. You know what? Let's see if I can... Yeah. Alright. Let's try it again. Take 3. Not take 2, obviously, because they love to sue everybody, so... Ah, come on. if you're busy trying to focus on trying to, you know, not get damaged by the wolf enemies, so you shoot at them to destroy them, you get an ice block coming at you from above you, and then too late to react to that. Okay, lucky break on this first pass. Then we got this one too. Old spike floor in the center. You know what? Just get up here and. Okay, well it's not good long term. So let's get out of there. And then this one is good, and it's not so good now. The good news is this is another checkpoint right here, so if, you know, if I die, when I die, because I know I will, it'll just start me after all that. I think these are random too. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have had enough time to get away from that. Whoops. I wonder if there's like a dynamic difficulty in place, like it knows that the player is struggling, so it makes it easier as you know, they keep on getting killed and getting back there. But I think it'll, jeez, I think it'll be way easier once I can actually focus on, you know, jumping over those ice blocks, because right now my mind's on getting the Reploids in those little spaces once I get to them. Oops. Hopefully that's the last of them. And yeah, it's like even with a game over, you just choose to continue. You'll start at the checkpoint, the same checkpoint. So once again, you know, the stakes are really low in that regard. Yeah, I think that's it for the Reploid, so I can actually focus on, you know, getting by all these. I say that as I got hit by one of them. And yeah, we're at the boss now. So let's get out the Magma Blade, I guess. Yeah, Magma Blade. And this guy too, you know, he's a, when you have his weakness, I guess even the Mega Buster, he's a real pushover. Couldn't move there, I don't know why. That's weird, it's not... That's it. Yeah, I think I can get like most of the rest of the Mavericks done. Maybe even all of them, we'll see. Because I'm going to be spending most of the time like going after the optional, well, you know, most of the stuff is optional, so that's where most, like, a lot of the time from this session is going to be like allotted to it. so oh yeah, whoops. Okay, yeah, so everything's okay there, and I saw this before, but let me just look at this. Okay, that's okay. All right, so we're good. We're gonna go to the next. I'm gonna save first, then we're gonna go to the next boss, which is who? Him. Yeah, this is Rainy Turtloid. So his nightmare effect is he has two options for that. So there are like two armors you can unlock in this game. There's the blade armor and the shadow armor. Each one requires 4 armor parts, right? So a total of 8 armor parts you have to find, and yeah, obviously 1 per Maverick stage. The blade armor parts you can get without any kind of like special, upgrades, or you don't need, another armor or anything like that to get to that. But then for the shadow armor, by regular means, you need at least a blade armor to get to that. And I guess that's one way you can like pad out the length of the gameplay, if you go for like the intended method, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna go to him, but he doesn't set it off. Why? I thought he had two. He had 2 nightmare effects, right? Oh, right, no, because it doesn't come from him. So what was the other one? Oh, alright, yeah, no, my mistake. He has 2 nightmare effects. He either has like the infamous darkness, or he'll have like a hologram of the other player. So if you're X, you'll have a hologram of 0 that'll attack you at various points in the level. I actually haven't been to Sheldon stage or this guy, Infinity Mijinion's stage either. So when I go in here, based on what I know about the nightmare effects, there should be nothing going on in the stage. It's just the stage as it is. That should be the case. No nightmare effects. No darkness, no holograms. Oh yeah, and this rain here, like that's like the primary gimmick of this stage. At several points, this acid rain comes down that damages the player like very gradually. Kind of reminds me of the cigarettes in Metal Gear Solid. But what you have to do is, well, first of all, let's go rescue her before this guy infects her. But whenever this rain happens, you have to find these. You have to find these and destroy them. There's like a few, and then once you do, the shield on this device comes off, and then you can kind of just destroy it fast. Since you take damage here, most of the time you have these things, these pods here at various locations that'll refill your health. There's one of them that's like a single-use pod at some point, so that's something to keep in mind. Did not. Okay. And this guy might seem annoying to you, but just wait until wait until he like lowers his fist from his face, and then attack him however you want. Most people think that he'll uncover himself up at random, but it's not random at all. It's like, and I wasn't even looking at myself at X, and I was facing the wrong way. You can actually destroy that missile, I think. Yeah, for what it's worth. I think there's at some point here where I gotta be careful because like there's gonna be the nightmare virus is really close to some of those, you know, those distressed Reploids, and it's like they fire like they just fire non-stop. I don't remember that at all. I thought they give you some pause, but it's okay because this is like a checkpoint area, so it doesn't matter. You die, you can just This is one of those. I tried jumping, but I pressed X too fast, air dash instead of jumping back up. You could do it like that, or if you have the blade armor, like I guess the intended way is you're supposed to like air dash upwards. And I'm getting wrecked over here. Where'd he come from? Oh, and this is a good level for like farming. If you want to refill your E-tank, this is the game's. This is X6's farm spot. Each of the X games has like a designated farming spot, except for X5. Like it has one too, but it's pretty shit. This is it right here. What you do is you just collect all these with your E-tanks going on, and the super recover item. And then if your E-tanks aren't filled fully by then, just fall off and die, and then those health pickups, they come back. And you have a checkpoint really close to those as well. It's like one of the best farm spots there are. He's probably gonna... Yeah, okay. I didn't mind sacrificing a life that time because there wasn't enough time to not die. But I start back here, so... I get hit a lot so far, but it's like I don't take much damage at the same time. Okay, well. And I think this is like the single-use thing I mentioned before. Okay, no, never mind. Maybe it's in the alternate area, not here. And yeah, once you, because you have that there, nothing's at stake, you know? It's like, once you're low on health, just go back there, and, you know, refill yourself, and you're good. I haven't been here. Oh wait, there's one. I feel like if I just go and rescue her directly, I'm gonna get hit by that thing I was trying to destroy. Okay, so I've been left, right, I've been here, so let's go to the left side. Yeah, I had a feeling there was one concealed behind her. And then go to the right, directly across. This is a single-use one, I bet. Yeah, see that? Oh, and these spiked areas here, yeah, they're gonna come into play for later. There are some unlockables and like stuff, additional stuff behind there, but you need the blade armor at least for that. You can use the shadow armor too if you want. Alright, yeah. I don't think I need it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's do... Could I have gotten a part here? There's a part you can equip. I might have been able to get that, I'm not sure, but basically it reduces the amount of weapon energy your weapons take. For this guy, for Rainy Turtloid, it would come in handy because the amount of weapon energy you have here is not enough to defeat him. You'll run out before before you defeat this guy. I also like this boss because when he does his rolling attack, listen closely. It sounds like he's saying fucking shit. Right now you can't use the Ice Burst, in fact, because he has those 2 gems in his shell. You gotta destroy those first, so we'll do that. Wait, what? I thought well, I just wasted 1 Ice Burst. And I'm out of it. Listen to this. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, he reset his attack pattern, that's for sure. And my controller is really not doing me any favors. You know what? I think you can kind of... Yeah, okay. Well... He'll die before anything else. Hey, that's a new voice clip. I've never heard that, never heard that before. Or seen that attack, actually. Or I don't remember it, at least. But even if I had, like, didn't waste 1 Ice Burst or whatever, that would not have been enough to defeat him. I got Marley over here curled up into a ball atop the printer. Oops. Okay, yeah, but we're good here on this front. Let's go ahead and save that. Oh yeah, so it's red now, right? It's because from this stage, which is the last one I went to, it causes a nightmare effect. So these 2 are like the immediate stages that'll have some nightmare from the last one you've been to. That's why they're red. But it doesn't mean that this won't have any nightmare effect. It'll still have whatever effects that you last went to. So I went to this, right, at some point before, and that's the most recent one. So it'll have a thing going on there. That's one thing a lot of people misunderstand, is they think the nightmare effect should only be on the ones highlighted in red. But yeah, it's not how the game works. Maybe it was not intended to be this way, but that I'm not sure about. It could be. The manual might explain it some way too. Definitely not the accurate way. Alright, next up is this guy. Metal Shark Player. That's his name. But you know what, let me see if I can add some parts, because why not? Speedster or Super... Oh, I can even attach them, yeah. What is this? Rapid... No, I don't need this. I never use that anyway. Quick charge, quick charge. No. This is power drive. Overdrive. I don't remember a lot of these actually. But I could use this and... Yeah, let's go with that anyway. So... Oh, rapid shot. Oh, rapid shot. No, never mind. I can use that. Guess I don't meet the requirements yet. Probably not. Even though it says I could still add one more part. Do I need something? Whatever. It's probably gonna suddenly become accessible later on. I got two capsules for the blade armor so far, but then the last two for those are in the last two Mavericks of the weakness chain. And I suppose that's one way they can also extend the gameplay. If I could have gotten like the armor parts earlier on, I could have... Whoa, this guy went really fast with that part. Yeah, I would have done it earlier, so... One thing you can do is leave this guy here, like leave your mech suit here, and you can proceed. The presser won't come down, like down to the bottom. And I'm moving way faster than I'm comfortable with that guy. I didn't expect it to be this fast. He's like... This is like on ice, but no slippery mechanics. That's what it feels like, if that makes sense. Not slipping and sliding, but it's like I'm moving like there needs to be no pickup. Just max speed the moment you hit the button. Here you have to be careful because I think there are a lot of opportunities where the Reploids, like the injured ones, can easily get contacted by those things. Okay. Nobody there, we're good. Stand over here and... I can wait for him to get up to me and then, yeah. Don't get too far through the screen because, like, see what happened there? There was a nightmare virus and then there was that guy. If the presser came down, the nightmare, and like, I didn't kill that thing in time, the virus can clip through this presser, through the walls, like any walls basically, and it'll get to that guy before I can rescue him. I just prefer to lure those guys out to where they're more like accessible, basically. Okay, here I gotta act fast because... Oh no, it wasn't that bad. Might be the alternate area where there's like a Reploid at stake. Not so much here. I hope that's the case because, well, obviously, yeah. Oh, this is like a long stretch right here that you have to clear, obviously, before this thing comes down. So do it like that before he... don't even focus on killing that virus before clearing that stretch. And I believe the main area is down here. What if it's on the... No, it has to be here, yeah. Because there's like a really long stretch before... Nope. Okay, yeah. So this is like one way to get to the alternate area, and I really wasn't supposed to get here like at this point, which is really unfortunate. Oh no, never mind. This is the... So why was there like a teleporter there? Okay, no, I might still be in the main path, so never mind. I think that should be the case. They're getting closer to me. Okay, now I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that's a spam bot. That's a spam bot. It's not even in there. Let's just go remove this guy. It won't be long. Alright. I should have paid attention to what nightmare effect I put on for this. So here you see like at the very right the floor there, that part to stand on is like ice, right? That's because of Blizzard Wolfang stage. I could have just went into Central Museum to activate like just a much easier nightmare to get through than this. That just sets up like a bunch of blocks, variety of blocks. You know, some can be destroyed, some can't, and yeah. So no big deal that I died there, by the way, because yeah, there's a checkpoint. Still not too sure because I don't remember if this is the alternate path or the main one. That's the thing. Oh no, this is the main path because the alternate one is like you have the mech suit for all of that, so. We're good. Yeah, see that's one example where it's like you gotta act fast before you know, before that thing. And I guess he's not gonna get close to me, so I have to like just sacrifice not getting that blue orb there, so it's okay. Oh, and then he starts approaching me when it matters the least. Don't See that? The player is turning like the opposite direction. It's not me deliberately doing that or intentionally doing that. It's the controller. It's kind of finicky on the left and right. Okay, so I obviously have to clear that entire section before, like in one shot. And he's not gonna get closer to me, so or he's getting closer. Okay. Come on. It's a little free space there. You don't want to. Okay, so like. It's a weird system in this game with these pressers where it's like there's some pressers where they get lower down close enough to you where you have to crouch, otherwise you die, right? But it's so weird because once you're crouched and you're safe, if you let go of the crouch button, you know, you assume you're okay, but no, it'll kill you. So you have to hold the down button until like it rises to like a safe height. And you know what? Okay, this is a safe height. Never mind. Reach that guy, but not this guy. So do that. And duck immediately. This is one of those spaces where you gotta stay ducking. I'm sure like more skilled players can clear this whole sequence in one shot, but you know, if you're not that good, don't risk it. And for what? If you die, you end up back at the beginning of this checkpoint, actually, like way back there. And oh yeah, we have this going on. Pretty sure he has a weakness. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll try the Yamark option or Yamar option, whatever. You know what? Do this for no reason at all. It did nothing. And I'm pretty sure if I die here, it's like this is a checkpoint too. Alright, we're at the boss, and obviously I'm not gonna make it, so we'll just die here and go at him again. I don't got his pattern down, that's for sure. I'm trying to like do an air dash, or maybe I'll just dash jump over this guy. Yeah, that works better. Okay. Oops, recycle lab is, we're good. Alright, so we'll do that again. Wait, what the hell? Alright. Okay, next is this guy. He's red because I came out of here, and it's gonna have the dragonflies now. And it's the last one I came from, so it's showing, yeah. Do I, actually, you know what, let me see, can I add anything else here? No. So this level is kind of weird because like the main pathway is really short. It'll take like maybe 2 minutes to get to the boss from there. Not even, maybe 1 minute. We'll see. Well, I'm taking longer, so it'll take much longer than that anyway. But yeah, you hardly have to cover much distance before you get there. It's the alternate pathway that where most of the stage is made up of. And you got invisible platforms like that. Oh yeah, it's a slippery floor too. And yeah, this is like the main gimmick of this level. You have lasers that, you know, they're gonna fire at like these mirrors, and they kind of track your position, but they fire at mirrors to change their trajectory, right? And you got to manipulate that to get to the doors like this. And the hitboxes of the lasers, they're kind of weird. Who's shooting at me? Oh, this guy. Kind of off screen. Let me just get rid of him and then I'll explain it better. It's being blocked off by this stupid mirror here. Okay, so alright, so you can shoot them to change their angle, rotate them and change the angle, and that'll, you know, open the door up. So you gotta do this quite a few times. I was saying before, yeah, the lasers, they're hitboxes, right? Like, okay, so it's safe here. This is not gonna hurt you. Where you do get hurt is the leading points of that laser. So there's like, there's a leading head right there that'll hurt me, and I think that's gonna hurt too. Yeah. And maybe the source of the laser. No, it's not. Okay, so just watch out for the leading head of the laser. And it doesn't hurt to set. Doesn't hurt to set it up immediately as you go along. Oh, it's these bugs. Yeah, the dragonfly nightmare. That's why a lot of the shots are also deflecting. So let's get rid of these guys. This is how you destroy them instead of just like kind of swatting them away. Except for that guy, I can't reach him, so whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of really nifty things going on. As you play it, they can be kind of a hindrance more than like something interesting, but you know, it's okay, yeah, it's small at the end of the day. You know, it's not like obnoxious or, and that's it. That's the whole level. So that's the whole main pathway. And we need, what is this? Right, we need this. Okay. I don't know why that didn't hit him that time. That's kind of like Armored Armadillo, but the trajectory is a little bit less straightforward. Here you kind of, there you go. What are you doing? What is? But yeah, there's a lot of, you know, little cool things here and there that most other people just think are annoying or not cool, I guess. Or confusing. Cryptic. Or dumb. Alright, so this next section is going to take up the bulk of this stream for sure. Is basically, I'm not going after the last Maverick just yet. We're going to reach the alternate area of this guy. And we're going to fight like the next, you know, boss of that section, like the alternate section you'd normally find. I got through Nightmare Zero before, so next up is Heatnix. So I just decided to deal with him now. Let me, first of all though, okay, we're okay. I don't remember, but I think for Sheldon stage, there's only one possible nightmare. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's Ground Scaravich as well, but I can't recall off the bat. But like maybe some of these levels only have one possible nightmare, so that's something you'd have to contend with. Usually in those cases, they're not like really bad. They're not like the Lights Out from Infinity Mijinion stage. In times like those, they give you like two options. Or maybe there's another nightmare effect on this. I just can't recall what it was. Doesn't matter. We gotta go back in there anyway. So we're gonna do. Did I want to do anything else? No. Let's go ahead. So it's in this level that you also get one of the other capsules, like you know, one of the four for the blade armor, and it's gonna be in the alternate area, and I believe the heart tank is there too. Unless I already picked it up at some point, I just don't remember. Like, if I already picked up the heart tank, it just shows you how uneventful the location of that must have been, like... Oops. Okay, so that's the one time there's no invisible platform there. The one time. Whoa. Oh wait, hold on. Just to give you an idea of how savvy I am with this whole streaming thing, I'm not even looking at the actual game window. I'm looking at the OBS, which is you know, mirroring the actual game window. Yeah, maybe there's got to be, obviously there's like a platform there. Oh, there's a mirror. Okay, there we go. It's funny how my shots get blocked by this mirror object, but his go right through it. They don't even deflect, like, they just... Oops. Oh, it's dragonflies, of course. Let's try to clear the space of them first. Okay, so maybe I just want to work on this backwards, just to save some time. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Oops. But the enemies that I just destroyed near the wall there, I'm pretty sure they're going to respawn now. Okay, this one's off by a bit. That is it. So here's the alternate area. Here we got a ton of lasers to set up, well, a ton of mirrors to adjust for the mirrors. For the laser. Can't talk right now. And there's one of these big guys here. Alright, so that should be it. This is going to, yeah, that should do it. Wait, what? Oh, no, yeah, okay, this is... Yeah. Okay. And then he's activated. He should track me. I don't know why he didn't. He's supposed to track me. I'm only getting out of the way, so obviously I don't get hit. But he's not. Maybe if I stand over here. Whoa, okay. And of course he comes back, but this is, okay, well, this is the alternate area, right? Well, we're in that alternate area already, but basically you're supposed to go to the right, and this on the left looks like it's supposed to be a wall, right? But it's actually an invisible wall here. So this is a really annoying part. I really hate it because on the other side of this, there's like some invisible platforms, as well as like a huge gap with a nightmare virus, and there is a Reploid that you have to save before, you know, he gets infected. So that's really annoying. Let's go waste this guy real quick. And then there's another guy. Oh no, we're good. We'll take care of him at the end. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I remembered, so... But yeah, I'm not off the hook just yet, because it is like, I have to go through it. Well, I have no idea how I was supposed to get back out of there with what I have. But yeah, there's a teleport coming up, and, to where it takes you, there's like a whole bunch more Reploids to rescue, and viruses, like, situations like that. Okay, I guess I'll only shoot. You know what? I have to come back here anyway, so let's just get that the so-called intended way. Okay, you see that? That's like the controller really giving me an easy time here. I'm not even trying to move to the left, like it's just really... Oh, I got him? Okay, good. I think that's it, there's like no problems. It's like the bulk of the problems is with this guy coming up. So this is Heatnix. He's like the tank of the game, basically. We have 3 encounters with him. There's one in the intro stage, where you can't do anything at all. You're not even supposed to try to attack him. Here you could defeat him, right? Good one for that is like maybe just stick to Magma Blade. What's he gonna use? Oh, I have to get used to this. What was it again? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to remember. You gotta hit him with a charge shot and then Maverick weapon. Okay, just to keep in mind. Can you duck here? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I tried, let's try it again. See that? And that's all the damage it does, so you have to like rinse and repeat many times. I don't even have any E-tanks, do I? No E-tanks, no nothing, so I gotta do it in one shot. Try to avoid getting too much damage here. Try to avoid that. What the? This form is, it looks tedious, but believe me, it's not so bad. Like, you have one more encounter with him, that's the worst. This one is pretty doable. Okay, what the hell? Once he reaches the halfway point, he's gonna go in the middle and like do... He's gonna have like another attack where he just relentlessly shoots like this fireball at you. Maybe not halfway, like I think when he's 80% dead. Could even be here. Yeah, okay. This weapon is kind of awkward to use. Let's try this thing because it's a better chance at. What the? There we go. Okay, well that didn't take nearly as long as I expected, so still have a bit of time. Probably just do the last Maverick and then we'll see. So yeah, there's a few ways you can unlock like the gate stages, or the, you know, we'll just call them Sigma stages, but one way is to defeat all 8 Mavericks, the other one is to do what I just did, which is to defeat Heatnix. Because of the ladder, you can unlock this the lab at any time, in theory. Well, you need to destroy at least one Maverick for their weapon, but then you can just go ahead. There's this third way, but I remember there's a mistake in the code, so you can't do that at all. Because you need to like reach a certain amount of like nightmare soul or something like that, or maybe that's for the proper way to unlock like the secret armors. Anyway, I just did this. Okay, yeah, we're okay. Let's go back in and we're going, we're just gonna save the game. Can I just? No, okay. Alright, maybe I unlocked anything here? No. Still can't choose that, huh? Let's do this one. Wait, why can't I even choose the third one? Okay, we have normal parts, we have X parts, limited parts. I don't remember why we can't. Yeah, okay, whatever. So he's gonna have the nightmare effect of, because what did we do last? I went to this guy. Would have been metal sharp there. I think it's gonna have like these steel blocks. Let's see. Either it's gonna be steel blocks, that's my guess, or like raining fireballs from Blaze Heatnix. This one has the worst alternate area in my opinion. There's like a ton of Reploids you gotta rescue that are bunched up in like this hangrail section, right? Like this grapple section with like vertical rails, filled with Reploids that are yet rescue and also nightmare viruses. So it's like basically it doesn't matter. Just die as much as you want. Just prioritize rescuing those Reploids before they get infected. Which is a lot easier said than done. And also, like, I'm doing that because I'm doing this right here, checking the gaps, because there's like a part where you can slide down the wall and there's like that Reploid hidden. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was the metal blocks. Because we did a Metal Shark player last, right? So. Oh, and just for fun, like to make this easier, just do this. This is, I guess, technically his so-called weakness, because it disables him, right? The only thing you gotta watch out for is those guys there. But it's hard to. It doesn't matter. They do minor damage, so just focus on this, and yeah, he'll be down eventually. Wait, is he dead or what? Yeah, he is. Okay. I think it's here. There's like a Reploid. Nope. Next one. Okay, no. Next one for sure. I think you can destroy those things there. Yeah, I gotta get this guy. Like the things that are causing the lasers to appear. Good thing about the Reploid up there is he should not be targeted by any of these guys, so we're okay in that regard. Yeah, see that? You can destroy one of them. Or all of them if you can reach them. Get these guys, and I'm gonna use the Meteor Rain again on this. Oops. And in this case, it also destroys those flanking panels there that are part of his second phase attack on you. Alright, that's the alternate area. We won't do that just yet. But there's like how do you say it? There's still maybe one more. Or two more. Alright, never mind, I stand corrected. So it must be the other path. There's a lot of sticky situations where you have to like save the Reploids really fast. Okay, so yeah, this guy, Infinity Mijinion, he's really annoying to use with his intended weakness, like the guard shell. It's a really annoying mechanic. I'll just demonstrate what's supposed to happen, but it's not fun to do. Like, it takes a long time. You do the most damage by deflecting a specific shot of his back to him, which doesn't always happen. And also, it's like I think each time you do it, he spawns a clone of himself, which just really clogs up the screen, right? And then this happens too, and you can't really do much with that. Trying to demonstrate the weakness, but it's not working out. Yeah, see that? And I didn't even hit him that time, yeah? See, oh, this one doesn't even deflect that laser. I think if you hit him with charge shots, it there it is, see? But all that just to hit him once with the weakness, and it's like, you've gotten a lot of damage on yourself in trying to do so, and he's gonna start cluttering up the screen. So don't do that. Just get out the MR option and just kind of first of all destroy the clone, right? Try to destroy the clone, and then just focus your shots on him. I'm probably not even gonna survive against this guy. Like, there's two clones here. I mean, there are people that can no damage this thing, but yeah, I'm gonna die here. So just from the get-go, you know, if you don't like the intended weakness the way I don't like it, just do this. Then you know, kind of just spam the shots at him. Keep your distance though, and then just spam the shots at him, and he should go down in one sitting. If not, just switch back to your you know, your X Buster and finish him off with charge shots or whatever, or use another weapon. He will spawn a clone inevitably. Like I think every third of his health taken out, like that. See, that's annoying. There's nothing you can do about that. And you can also kind of multitask, or like, you know, do two things at once. Is like get some shots in on him at the same time that you're focusing on destroying these clones. And he should spawn one more. Like he should split up maybe one more time. Yeah. Even I'm kind of lowering on health here. But I'm running out of this dragonfly too. But he should be out now. There you go. With Zero, it's much easier because you just have to spam the, you know, the Zero Buster or whatever, Z Buster. It does more damage, and you know, so it gets it out of the way. You could use a guard shell with him too if you want, but again, what's the point? Like, it's very gimmicky. Like, you gotta be skilled to really use that. So let's, you know what? How am I doing on time? We'll do one more thing. I'm gonna complete this section here, and then most likely call it. Let's just do like a real quick flip through to see if. Alright. Okay, so this is the infamous nightmare effect that comes from this guy. It's the darkness, which is gonna impact him and him, right? So I'll show what that looks like as well. I'm gonna have to come back to this guy and to Rainy Turtloid, so it's important, the nightmare effect that's gonna, you know, it's gonna really plague these levels. So with this guy, right, you have, let's just see where it is. I think it happens the moment you descend down, like here, right? Yeah, see that? This is the nightmare effect caused by Infinity Mijinion. Awful. But again, you can control like which one appears there. So just take that extra step and make it switch to the other one. The other one comes from it's like, where does it come from? I don't know. No, it's from Rainy Turtloid. So like in Commander Yamark stage, the other nightmare is like some heavy rain. It comes from that stage. So just go to, so if you're going here, go to his stage first, then get in here. Do I have any parts I can use here? Still can't, huh? Can I? No. Can I use this? Like, it looks to me like I still have one extra slot that I can, you know, choose one of these for. So I don't know what's going on. But it allows me to choose this, right? Maybe it's reserved for a limited part, so who knows. In the meantime, do I want Speedster? Let's take this off for now, because speed is like kind of the priority for this. upcoming part. Yeah. This is kind of like a Blaze Heatnix stage, because it's like good music, but bad or just not so good everything else. Changes these shots. Ooh, I don't remember that. Also, it's better to have the those steel block, you know, the steel block nightmare effect instead of the rain, the fire rain or whatever. So that's what I have at this point. So that's good. It's like when you're trying to dodge one thing, then you got like you're gonna fly or crash right into the next one. Okay, so we're going to have to dive into this alternate area here. So this is probably the most annoying alternate area there is because it's like you'll see. But also you gotta run to the left because you have the last capsule for the blade armor, and there's a hard tank sitting right next to it. Convenient. And I still don't remember if I picked up the hard tank in Sheldon, that stage, like from the main area or the alternate path. Like it's just shows you how uneventful that pickup must have been. Okay, let's take care of the upper path first, and then we're gonna. There's a whole thing going on down there. That's why. Oh. Okay, so see that? That's just like a little glimpse of what there's there. Like right after this upper path, you know what's gonna happen over there. Oops. Oh no. Whoops. I was trying to get on the left one and shoot, but I think I still have the instinct from playing as Zero. If you don't remember, it's so counterintuitive. If you hit like up and attack, he does like a crashing saber swing, like just down, and you have no control over it, and then it's just like a certain death, basically. And he's not coming after me, I know that. There we go. Okay, let's just, what are you doing? Get down there. He infected one of them, so... See, that's what you don't want happening. What happened over there. You don't want that happening, so... I'll just do it this way, yeah. Because now I have to reload the save thing because I can't get that guy back. That's really annoying, and like that's what I was trying to avoid from happening. In fact, what I could have done was just went through those boss doors and defeated the the third and last of the alternate bosses, saved the game there, so all this stuff here is done, and then I just have to come back and focus on the lower part of this section. But whatever. I'll probably do that on the next run because I feel like I'm gonna be losing a lot and like reloading a lot. That place is terrible. So you can either do what I did or just reset the game and get back here. Wait, what? I don't think... No, okay, we're good. We're good. It didn't ask me to reload the save, so I don't know. I thought maybe it was just gonna bring me back to where... I haven't done it this way before, so I'm not sure what it just did. I didn't reload the game, Okay, but it looks okay. Taking way too many hits there. Hold on. The hitbox, invincibility frames are awful on this. But actually, I guess that's what the damage barrier equipable part is there for. Yeah, I like the design of that boss, that mini boss. She's called Lumina, and it's like, it's nice design, but can be really annoying to fight and to dodge, like to avoid the attacks until you get to the point where you can actually fight. And he's facing the wrong way, of course. Oh, wait. Going right after that. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Come on. Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna just play it safe. I'm going to defeat this boss here, save the game, then come back and then focus on the bottom half. So, you know, there's less to do in case I screw up there. So this is like the third boss you can fight in these separate areas here. In this case, you know, you're gonna fight Dynamo, right? But you never actually destroy him or anything. You can keep coming back to these areas, and he'll always be the boss. You just fight him over and over. There's actually, I suppose there's like a half decent reason to keep coming back to this area, and it's basically because you can do, where is it? I think it's this. This is a really good way to farm for like Nightmare Souls. There's actually a whole separate mechanic going on when you collect Nightmare Souls, which I didn't explain, but I'll probably get into that. So it's like, let's see how to do this. Yeah, something like that. You can only do this 3 times though. Come on. Okay, that's it. His weakness is... No, it's still that, so let's just stick to it. You want to collect these Nightmare Souls, because the more you get, the more parts you can actually equip, up to a maximum of 5. So that's the main reason you want to be doing it. And if you're going for like 100% completion, I guess you want to count that too. You can go up to a maximum of 9,999. You get pretty close to that faster than you think, so you know it's like, it's not like it's a ridiculously high number to get to, that it'll take a long time to get to as well, right? Let's just see what happens here. Okay, no, we're good, yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, you know what? I just realized I have the blade armor already, don't I? How do you Oh, right, yeah. So it's the same parts for either armor you choose, right? So it doesn't matter. But can I do it now? Oops. Nope. Okay, so how many of these do I have? It doesn't say on this menu, right? So alright, we'll find out in the pause menu. But here, I realized just now you can just choose blade armor. I unlocked him like when I first beat. Oh no, I unlocked him just now, right? Yeah, my bad. I'm really tired, so it's really hard to think straight. But you're gonna need this at least for the maneuverability in this stage, but also several others. Right now my soul count is at 3,484. And he can do like stuff like that. It's kind of weird. I think his armor is a little higher than the Falcon's as well. Like, you know, you can, damage reduction is a bit higher, I believe. So. Oops. But if anything, I like the mock dash that he has, as well as the charge shot, which is like kind of like the plasma shot of the 4th armor. like that. Gotta get used to this though. See that? That's how you get to that Reploid up there. And you know what? Let me just get out of this because, and the saber is a little better too. Your blade. Alright, here we go. The alternate area with like all those Reploids and viruses, they're all clustered up together, really close to each other. So you have like, what, 2 seconds to react. It's awful. I don't know where it triggers the screen that it allows you to get down there. Like if I drop down now, it's considered a death pit, right? And then okay, now I think it is. I want to start from. Let's just do a test run, see what. Okay, okay. You know what? I don't care. Just get him out of the way and let's just forget about him and see what we can do. Oh, he got to him, I think. I think he got to him already. Let's see. Maybe it's not best to start from the left, because they're all bunched up like the most on that side. But basically, yeah, like you want to avoid that from happening. Except it's so easy to happen in that particular scenario, so it's like, that's why it's the worst. I'm not even gonna worry about collecting those because it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm sabotaged. Alright, let's just get it just in case. What if I'm not, right? Yeah. This is what you don't want happening. This is like what happens where it's like, you can't get them back. So we're going to have to reload that. Just see what my life count is. Right, what, 7 lives? Instead of 10? We'll waste them all. So here, where do you die the fastest? Where is fastest? I think here. I don't know why I just reacted by getting away from those spikes. That's the whole point, right? I suppose the other place where it can be a bit of a problem is in Blizzard Wolfang stage. There's a section kind of similarly. You have Reploids and Nightmare viruses all clustered up. That's weird. I didn't save the game, did I? Okay, I'll try loading the game instead of doing that. Maybe it'll. I don't know why I went in here either. It's not instant, like, you don't have the instant depth areas anywhere near the beginning of the level. That's so weird. Like, let's pretend I didn't see that option. This is the first time I've ever seen that. Okay, let's try loading it actually. At least, okay, but I didn't save after, that's one thing I forgot to do. Right. Because I don't have him yet. So yeah, I'll definitely want to call it after after this stage, because this is going to take quite a bit of time. Okay, this guy right here. But yeah, at least I didn't, save the game, or like the game didn't somehow keep any missing or killed Reploids in that save file, so we're okay. That'll be the worst. You know what? Oops. She's down there. Whoa. Oops. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I put all the correct inputs in. Guess the game just wanted to pause. I could definitely get him though. Hey Marley. So just one sec. Jump, jump. Alright, she's sleeping on my lap, so. Oh man, this is the worst. He grabbed a hold of him. The worst thing is, like, it's not like I can just exit the level, you know, like, that's one of the things when you get into these areas here, it doesn't allow you to exit even after you've defeated the Maverick. It's like, I guess because there's always a boss to fight. So now I gotta figure out if okay, that's just weird. But yeah, if I were to guess, it's not looking good because just as I died, like the screen just decided to stay there long enough for one of the viruses to grab a hold of one of those guys. So it could be messed up now. Whoa, whoa. That was her again. She's like, she jumped and clawed down like the... Yeah, okay, it happened again, huh? Okay, we gotta do it again. But at least I know you don't have to waste your lives. You can just enter and exit a level and then quit. But yeah, that was my cat. She like started clawing down on this chair here. She jumped across, but didn't land, and then she just... The fabric on the chair looks, it's not too damaged, so it's okay. Like the lining of it. Yeah, let's go to quit. And it looks like it's always that one same Reploid that's getting, it's getting caught. It's always that one. Okay, so let's take this off, get this. Oops, let's just check again. Yeah, we're okay. Wait. Just a second. She climbed up my desk. So yeah, maybe, you know what, as much as I guess this is one good example, as much as I like this game, it's definitely not without things that I don't like about it. You know, again, emulation, and I could take advantage of stuff like save states, but I'm trying to get like you know, as much of the console experience as possible. And I do this on the Switch too. It might have had a save state feature, but I didn't use it then either. I played this on the PS1, the PS2, to the X collection, it was all the same. And there was a block there, wasn't it? There was like a steel block. It just vanished. And it starts me at the beginning, before the first phase. Sorry, just 1 second. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's one thing I gotta keep in mind, is that if you die like during the second phase, that's not a checkpoint. I guess that's especially important to consider, like to save your health, not to just tank your way through. That laser was weird. It was like tracking me as I was going back the other way. It almost looked like that. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a huge problem. I mean, I suppose I could just try to do it in one shot instead of, you know, doing the top half and then saving and coming back. But then what if I screw up in that time anyway, right? It's already happening a lot. Okay, so what I was gonna do, right, top F. It's okay, we'll save him for later. Okay, well, get him then too. I was not even trying to drop down there. No, we'll just take a bit of our time on this again like last time. Because I don't want to mess it up. Alright, okay, so, okay, this time I gotta remember, important thing I gotta do is save game after this. Save the game. Assuming, you know, no Reploids got affected. We're gonna look at that too. Oops. Ah. Okay, I think that's it. Then you can just kind of focus on destroying it. Okay, let's make sure nobody's killed or whatever. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Whoa. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go. Hey, Marley. Gonna actually go to sleep now, or what? Oh, guess not. She's particularly rowdy today, or tonight. Usually by this time she's either asleep or kind of doing her own thing in like a corner. But she's really overlapping with my my stream session here. Sorry, 1 second. Alright, let's go. And I have the blade armor, right? So let's go back to that. Okay, so this is it. We just gotta be careful, and I remember that I'm gonna start from the right side this time. Because we're gonna try to get the worst out of the way first, and work our way to the left. And I can even, like, die a bunch of times just to kind of, you know, like get killed and then come back to that same spot and work my way from there. Get a better idea of, you know, what's coming up. Sorry, one sec. Alright. Yeah, the flow of the stream is particularly being interrupted this time. Oh wait, sorry. She wants to climb. Maybe it's actually gonna be sleep time for her. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So she'll settle down for the next 35 minutes, let's say. Let's hope. And I'll try to get the rest of the game in that time. 35 minutes. Really shouldn't be that long. Okay, my controller just locked up there. That was not me, just... Jeez. Okay, much needed, and let's keep going. I know the magma blade, I think, does more damage than this, but, you know, this is the most convenient way. Oh, you know what? Let's just see it. I'm curious. It's faster, I'll give you that. Way faster. Wow, that took like a fraction of the time. Alright, so, okay, what I want to do is... Gotta watch my footing because I still want to get to the other side before getting down there. Whoa. I thought that would have been like instant death, but no. We can destroy this, right? You gotta hit it like on the top of it or below it. Okay, maybe just underneath it. No, above it too. Okay, so... And she's actually not going back to sleep, so we got a bit more of that going on. What we want to do is go back to the Yamar option. So, okay. Oops, drop down. There we go. So I collected 3 there. There's 1 over here. And Marley's sneaking her way back to my headphones and controller. Unfortunately not, sorry. Down you go. Alright, so we have like what, I think 2 more? As far as I know. Whoa, whoa. Don't get... Okay, good. So maybe 1 more. Yeah, it was definitely way better to approach it from the right than the left, but again, I gotta do that. Whoa. Okay, good. We're just gonna do 1 more check just to see if, you know, there's any last remaining Reploids, and then, but I think we got them all, so that's good, but gotta make sure. Let's drop down here. I don't see anybody. So I got 3 there, 1 there, that's 4, but I remember there was like 5 missing. So we're gonna have to check for that 2 in the list. Like not going down there again, right? That's not the plan. At least not this time. Okay. Alright, that looks much better. Much better. So, okay, did I get anything else here? No. Oh, 1 more, but it's all the same. Can I even equip anymore? Nope. So maybe that's reserved for like limited parts. Most important thing I gotta do now is save the game after all of that. But yeah, you know what? That's I'll say that's the worst of it. As far as this game goes, that's the worst section. So everything else from here should be smooth sailing at this point. And that includes the last high max battle. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good time as any to call it. That's going to be it for this session. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, huh?